Hello, good evening. Welcome back. Welcome back to ABN AMRO live broadcast. This is our, do I believe this is our fourth broadcast? Anyway, we purposely push it a day earlier so then we are giving the new members a chance to do the lucky draw. So today is going to be your last chance to do the lucky draw. I still see that Tesla is still sitting there, but anyway, so we prepared a lot of things for you. We have a lot of events going on. So a lot of things going on for the past week. So then hang in there. This is what I'm gonna go over. Well, my name is Amir Callahan. So welcome back. So anyway, we first go over the finance news, economic news, and then afterwards we have the market analysis. We go do market analysis on the stock market and also crypto. So crypto's been big lately, and then we have the lucky draw. We're gonna go over the lucky draw again. If you are a new member, all you have to do is just follow those steps, and you will have a chance to win. And then afterwards, we form a strategic alliance with a company. So we have a conditional agreement with them. With this agreement, member is gonna benefit from it. All right. So anyway, and then we have another event too. It's a general manager election for our U.S. branch. So then we are putting things together now. So because we want to strongly enter the U.S. market. So that's why we are doing some changes. We're doing some internal reorganization. So hang in there, I will let you know what's going on. But everything is going to benefit from you. And if you have been in the investment group, yes, those are the things that we have been talking about. So let's get it started when we have the financial news. Well, first of all, let's go over the economics first, and then we have the non-farm payroll. The non-farm payroll in October is kind of scary. The reason why is that it could be reduced by as many as 41,000 jobs, and that's probably more. The reason why we have, you know about Boeing, they are on strike, they can never make a deal. So in Boeing, we talked about this before too, they are on the edge of being downgraded again. So if they keep being downgraded, they are worse than, I don't want to use that word, they're just worse than anything. They're worse than junk stocks anyway. So they are in big trouble, but the thing is they are on strike. So let's look into the data, and not just aerospace manufacturing. There are actually there are other industry on strike. When you probably don't know about that. But the thing is, there are 3 hotel chains that is also on strike as well. So those are the numbers came in, and it looks kind of scary. But anyway, the Labor Department monthly strike report shows 33,000 Boeing employees. They are basically on strike. You know, they have plants all over. They have in California, Oregon, and also Washington State. So, and then we also have 5,000 members of the International Association of with the machinists and the aerospace worker, and the union representing the Boeing factories workers were also on strike too. So that was what we call empathy strike. So basically they are just because other union is doing it, they are doing it too. So that is over in Kansas, and also reported 3,400 workers is over walking off their job. Hilton, Hyatt, and Marriott hotels are over basically they are over in California and Hawaii. So we got a bunch of people on strike. And when they are on strike, they are considered unemployed because they're not getting a paycheck, even though some of the strike they get it from the union. But you know what? So the union pay them to go on strike a lot of times. However, they are not considered employed. So that's why the number is going to be very much off, especially talking about unemployment rates and then the non-farm payroll. And there's another thing too, and the hurricane over at the south, we have Helene and also the Milton. Both of them, did a lot of damage, and that is going to cut into the job market too, because there are a lot of people who lost their home, lost their job. So it's not looking good. But anyway, preliminary results estimated non-farm payroll increased by 125,000 only, compared to last month of 254,000 jobs out there. That's quite a bit less. And then we have an unemployment rate of 4.1%. We were going to find out a little more about that this coming week. So now, that's another thing. Elections is coming up. Is actually like next week, right? So, you know what? I have been seeing a pattern, right? It has to do with the election and also with crypto. And let's go over the report and see, and then I will tell you what I find out actually. And then the thing is, our AI kind of find out the same thing too, because our AI, we kind of we feed them the news, and we feed them them with some corporate data and everything. But we are seeing that that's like a correlation between the election and also the crypto. So anyway, let's go over it. So Donald Trump has gained last week, just the past week here, right? Donald Trump has gained a slight advantage. Well, it's always going to be a slight advantage. That they were saying that different polls, different things, basically. But there is a 2%. They're saying that Donald Trump is 2% ahead. That's a poll done by Wall Street Journal, and they had like 1,500 registered voters, and then basically over the time from 19th to the 22nd, and they're basically seeing who actually is preferred. But I see a lot of different polls, and they are tied. And even though there's a 2% here, 47%, 45%, they are tied, right? But every time when there's news like this came out, because we talk about like Wall Street journals, like, it is reputable. So when you see something like that happen, we see the cryptocurrency, especially BTC, it would go up. So anyway, we can finally see that there's a pattern that if there's good news for Donald Trump, then crypto start going up. When there are news is pro Kamala Harris, then crypto goes down. It's just that simple. So, but this is how I'm going to predict this. And right now is the perfect timing. The reason why, even though if Kamala become our next president, it would not hurt the crypto market. It would not hurt them. It's going to be just like normal. However, if Donald Trump is going to be re-elected as our next president, so there is a very, very, very good chance that all the crypto, especially BTC, especially Bitcoin, is going to soar. The reason why is that he is going to do a lot of things with Bitcoin. That's for sure. He already said it. It's going to have the Bitcoin reserve, Bitcoin reserve. So then there is going to be a lot of inflow for Bitcoin right here. So anyway, right now, usually I do not recommend to invest in crypto, because in crypto we trade crypto. We don't try to not to invest in crypto unless they have BTC, or maybe you are looking at Ether, Solana, right? However, right now I think there is a big chance. It's a good chance. I even call it an opportunity for us to start snooping, just kind of start picking up some crypto as an investment. Because right after, if big possibility, right now it's still 50-50, is like if Donald Trump's gonna win, that is going to go insane. However, if Kamala wins, it's not gonna hurt. So that is like almost like a win-win situation over here. So anyway, yes, this is only one of the poll. I've seen like 20 of them out there. They are all like 48. They have like 45. Like they have just tied. It's just tied across the board. So let's see how it works out. I'm very excited. And yes, start investing in crypto, especially the ones that the IEOs that they just came out. The IEOs, those are perfect. The next one we're gonna do, wow, wow, wow. It is very interesting. The Magnificent Seven is going to be them. They are going to report on their earnings, the quarterly earnings. This past week, we supposed to have three of the seven Magnificent Seven company that's going to do a report. However, it was being pushed back to next week. So, well, this week we have big news. Tesla, finally, they're doing something right. They are very focused on their bread and butter, which is the EVs. And then they are, like, of course, they were saying that the robo-taxi before, they were talking about the humanoid, and then we have like the Optimus humanoid, and then we have the affordable EVs here. But anyway, let's go over that. Thursday, Tesla went up 21%, 1/5 of his price. And then the crazy thing is, it went up 21%, actually 21 point something, close to 22%. And then Friday, it went up about over 3% too. So it went up almost like 25% of its stock. So it is the stock price. So it is insane. Right now they are at $269. And their market caps went up significantly. We have right now they are at $864 billion market cap, which is insane. So anyway, they came up the quarterly earnings came out Wednesday night, and then over the night, it was just after hours trading, they already went up already quite a bit. But anyway, let's look into the numbers, and that is gonna make everybody happy, especially the investors over in Tesla. So we are looking at the adjusted net income increased 8%, and compared to year over year, it's like the year ago it's like $2.5 billion, topping the estimates at $2.1 billion. So they are up quite a bit. One thing is that they actually cut costs, and they did it. And then the demand boosting by dropping the prices. So the revenue though went up 8% as well, as $25.2 billion. But it just kind of came short of the expectation. The street expectations are a little higher. However, the greatest thing is that something is called the gross margin excluding the credits. So everybody's looking at it, and it is awesome. It is like 17%. Before it was the prior quarter is 14.7. So they did real good. They did really good. They kind of like controlling the cost. They did a very good job. So anyway, now let's look into the forecast. They are going to see that for this year, they are going to see there's going to be a slightly growth in the vehicle delivery in 2024. However, they are seeing, because of their cost cut, they're doing it real good, and also that with the lower interest rate next year, they are seeing the growth from 20 to 30% next year, and that is the reason why they went up 20, basically they went up 25% just over 2 days. So this is like the biggest jump ever, like since like 2011. And this is looking real good too. They were saying that he basically didn't say anything about the affordable EVs. However, the robo-taxi, the cybercabs, is going to be $30,000, and that is right at the range of the low cost EVs. So you don't even need to do that. He already have the product out there. So let's see how everything goes. They should. I'm looking at. They're probably gonna push the cybercab earlier. So hopefully we can probably gonna start seeing that next year. But if it's not, it's gonna be a year after. But their regular sales, their Model 3 and Model Y, they said they're still selling like hotcakes, even though they're losing market share by like around 30%. So, but they're still selling more. So because there's just more people are buying EVs. So that's Tesla looking great. So the next one is that besides Tesla, there are a lot of other companies. Their Q3 report is coming out, their earnings coming out, and it's looking real good because just account for this month, this week, that just this week the earning calls is actually accounted for close to 30% of them of the Nasdaq, and then and 80% were just reported were positive. They beat they beat the street estimates. So it's looking real good. So anyway, let's go over some of the Q3 the Q3 results. So when we have we have Southwest Airlines that went up 1.4%, and they weren't doing that great because they were just too old school, and they were using the same business model for the last 20 years. It did not change. It used to be very unique. Now it's not. So, and Elliott Investment Management. Every time when you hear that name, Elliott Investment Management, if you hear that name, there's going to be a proxy fight. There's going to be a proxy fight, and they are going to supposed to take over and they go fire somebody. Basically, they wanted to come in and manage, and they are really good at it too. However, they take a step back this time and see they're just gonna they close the settlement so that it avoided the proxy fight. So they just let the management do what they have to do. But anyway, so. Everything is looking good for now. Everything's looking good for now. The third quarter, it reported a very surprising third quarter profit. So that's why the Elliott is off the back. So anyway, doing good. And then the next one we have is UPS. And UPS, there was a report in saying that we have this UPS and we have FedEx Express, and then we have all this mailing service. They are not doing good, right? However, it is kind of interesting because UPS went up 9% because the third quarter earnings and revenue that exceeded expectation and making money too. So that is insane. And then we got 3Ms as well. The share climbs around 2.7% pre-market trading after the report comes out. Better than expected third quarter, making money. 3M is changing things over. 3M back in the days, it was a tech company, and then it became selling, and they start selling duct tapes, and then now they're going back to the roots. So they're reorganizing the whole company. We want to get back into the tech. So anyway, the EPS is $1.98. So, but beating the consensus of estimates of $1.90, so it's just looking good. The company's generated $6.1 billion in revenue. That is above the projected $6.06 billion. However, we got some of them. We got the good ones, and we got the not so good ones. And we have the toy maker Hasbro. That is stock fell 2.5% after they reported like a steeper than expected drop in sales, and consensus tightened spending on toys. But the company is doing still okay. That's why it's only down 2.5%. However, it is not fair to them. The reason why is, think about the past 3 months. You see any holidays that want to buy gifts for kids? No, not at all. So their big quarter is going to be the coming quarter, and let's see how they structure it. If it's not the next quarter, it's probably the quarter for the next year, the first quarter for the next year, because that's where New Year's, we're talking about Christmas, New Year, and then Christmas toys, shopping seasons for toys. So that is going to benefit from them. So right now, 2.5%, it is a very good, just kind of like, self-adjustment, basically. Or seasonal adjustment, I have to say. But anyway, let's get into another one. IBM. Household name, fell 6% after the technology company reported a reduced enterprise spending on non-Gen AI projects. so precious. It's consulting segments, and also cloud software's unit strengthened. So anyway, this is what it is. IBM used to be the tech company, right? They're used doing software, how they basically do hardware and things. But anyway, what they trying to do is they are trying to get away from the roots. They are going after Gen AI projects. So this is going to be very tough. I know. It takes a lot of technology to do that, and IBM, I think they have it. But the thing is, how are they going to compete? And that's one thing. So because we have all this AI company, a Gen AI company out there already, and they try to compete with them, I'm not very sure because IBM is not what they used to be. Right now we have IBM's at $214. Don't touch it, please. Don't touch it. I wouldn't. So well, there's another one here. I would like to say congratulations Friday to Nvidia for a little moment they were number one in market caps, the most valuable company in the world, and then Apple come back. So anyway, it was the ranking was like this. Apple number one, $3.54 trillion in market caps, and then we have Nvidia. Right now they're at they were at 3.4 something, and then we have but it actually went up to 3.53 trillion dollars. So that's why it was like number one again, but the stock price kind of came back down, got a little too excited. So right now you're looking at 3.48 trillion dollars, and Microsoft were number one, but now Microsoft is down 3.18 trillion dollars. But you know what? It's just a few percent. It's just a few percent of the stock price is going to throw them right back up to the top. So anyway, these three companies this is the top three. Basically, they're top in the world, and they're always switching places. But congratulations, and I do see that with Nvidia, I really see that if they don't hit 4 trillion in market in market cap this year, it's going to be beginning of next year. So great things. If you have Nvidia, keep it. Do you want to buy it for an investment point of view? Why not? I'll have to say. But anyway, this week we got all this. Company is going to be doing the quarter earnings. So a lot of the Max 7s are doing it next week, the coming week. So we definitely got to keep an eye on that, because these companies, why are they the Max 7s? Because either if they're market caps or the influence of the market. So that's why we got to pay attention to it. So anyway, and you have to understand too, basically every single company that wanted to do AI, they are involved with. Most of the company is involved with Nvidia. So you're talking about even Google, Meta. We're talking about Apple. They are also Microsoft. They are all basically sourcing from Nvidia. I think I remember looking at this article and saying that Nvidia is one of the biggest client is Microsoft. It's account for 11% of its business. So, which is insane. And Nvidia only works for big company and also helped out small company that has a lot of potential. OpenAI is one of them. OpenAI, without Nvidia, there's no OpenAI. Well, you have to say without Microsoft or without Nvidia, there's no OpenAI there. So, and they are supposed to be starting making money next year. So, looking forward to see that. Well, the next one is Intel. Intel just said that they are going to invest around $28 billion. We talked about this partnership already. It has to do with Amazon. Amazon is going to, they're partnering with Intel. They are going to be doing some AI chips. So anyway, so Intel is willing to spend more than $28 billion to construct two new factories in Ohio. The company said on Friday in the latest steps to build out its contract manufacturing business that is going to better compete Taiwan, again, Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC, because they are number one. They are, when you talk about market shares, we are looking at 60% of the chips are made by Taiwan Semiconductor. However, when it comes to AI chips, every single AI company, you talk about Nvidia, you talk about Apple, you talk about Microsoft, if they want AI chips, they manufacture it. Basically, they are the only one with the only thing that has the capability of doing the AI chips. So now Intel, Intel was the chip king before. They were the one, and then year after year after year just got beaten down. So anyway, so the stock went up like 4% early trading. We talk about Friday, and then but the stock's been down for 55% this year already. Extremely good. I have some in my portfolio as an investment. I just can't have the money and make the money, and I'll just buy Intel because I know that even how bad could it get because it's in the bottom already. So I think it would work. I think it would work out. But so Intel foundry business is a center of the whole turnaround strategy. That's what the CEO said. But they are trying to take on is TSMC. Because basically, not just Intel lost market shares to them. Everybody, I mean everybody around the world. We're talking about big companies like Samsung, like those companies, like the Korean company, like they are losing left and right to them. I mean, comparing to the chips found like the semiconductor foundry market shares, you're looking at TSMC is like 60%. And then we have Samsung, all those they have a few percent. So number one and number two, there was like big gaps, like 50% gap. And basically, AI chips is like almost 100% they're making it. So I think, are they doing right or are they doing wrong? Well, we'll see about that. $28 billion. Some of them is going to come from Amazon, so the AWS, the cloud system. So anyway, and then they are going to open up a factory. So then they are going to create 3,000 jobs in California. Good work, Intel. See a lot of it. I hope everything works out for you. So we have another stock here. Capri went down 46%. That is crazy. If you don't know what Capri is, if you hear the brand Versace, Jimmy Choo, and also Michael Kors, Capri owns this company. All right, so they are a fashion company. So Versace fashion, and then like we have Jimmy Choo with shoes, and Michael Kors is kind of like a discount. I call it discount luxury brand. So, but anyway, because Tapestry wanted to buy them, but it did not go through because there was a block to it, because they're just afraid that because these two companies, when they combine together, they're in the same industry. Well, Tapestry, if you don't know what they are, it is Coach, Kate Spade, and we have Stuart Weitzman. That is the brands that they have, but mainly Coach. Coach is the successful brand that is like is also a discount luxury brand as well. It's nice quality, is kind of nice, but then the price is not that great. But anyway, Tapestry was going to buy Capri for $57 per shares. But our government say, well, the FTC say no, because the FTC actually blocked the deal is because that it is going to, if these two companies going to combine together, there will be no competition. It's going to be competition out there. It's going to be hard. So that's why the stock went down 46%. Now it's only worth, so Capri is only worth like $22.46. That's kind of crazy, and that is the power of the antitrust law. So anyway, we have big gainers like Tesla, and then we have some of the not so much gainers, and we have Capri. And this is Lyft just agreed to pay $2.1 million. It's like in civil fines to settle a U.S. Federal Trade Commission, is FTC again, charged them with perspective, trying to mislead the drivers that they're going to make a lot more money than they're supposed to when over the pandemic. So anyway, I really like this company, but I just don't know. I'm still gonna like them anymore. I'm not gonna have their stocks because it's just unstable. So, but anyway, I can't go over this. I like the service. I mean, I think better than Uber, but Lyft is all right too. But basically, Lyft and Uber, they're the same thing. The drivers is the same. And the $2.1 million is because over in 2021 and 2022, they were advertising that how much the drivers are making. So, and they are trying to recruit new drivers, right? And they were saying that how much they could make, and they actually give them a guaranteed. But however, what the FTC find out is that, and they probably have a lot of complaints, is that it's forced advertising because that they only 20% of the driver can make. So 1 out of 5 would make that kind of money that they claim. So they were trying to go to the gray area, but got caught. So they have to pay $2.1 million. But because of this, probably a lot of people wanted to start driving for Lyft, but they're not making the kind of money they want to. But who makes the money? Lyft did, and you remember that too. If all of a sudden we have this big supply of workers for Lyft, what do you think about how much are they going to pay? Well, each driver is not going to make as much if you have a big pool of drivers. So anyway, so it is FTC said something. FTC chair Lina Khan said it. It is illegal to lure workers with misleading claims about how much they make and they will earn on the job. So it is illegal, and so they pay the fine. But $2.1 million for a company like this means nothing. It's a slap in the hands. That's it. This we need to know, and not just us that knowing that crypto is important to is about time to invest. Microsoft, they are going to have the shareholder meetings December, and they're going to vote on it. Instead of the cash they have, basically, they are going to put some in Bitcoin. They are going to use Bitcoin as reserve instead of cash, because they totally see that it has nowhere else to go but up. It's going to go up in value. If you are a day trader for BTC, yes, you could make $1,000. Like you can make 1,000 easily, or you can lose 1,000 easily per token. And then I'm not even going to talk about future, all right? But the thing is, they realize that there's nowhere else to go but up. And then the thing is, money, if you're gonna put it in a place, you just put it in the reserve. Yes, it doesn't really do anything for you, but Bitcoin does, because we don't see that for long run. We don't see it going. We don't see it trending down at all. Well, maybe when we're doing like a short trade, we do a day trade. Then it's extremely volatile. However, it keeps its value but up, and I've been seeing a lot of people is doing this, especially not in Bitcoin, but also in Ether. That a lot of people, they just have the regular wallet, the digital wallet, and they have it in Ether too. So then Ether, you can do trades in for crypto to buy other cryptocurrencies, or you can just pay with it. And it's kind of like you have this fixed money. It's kind of like you have $100. You want it in your wallet. You want it to be in cash, or do you want it in crypto? Because you know what, money doesn't grow money, but crypto does. the cryptocurrency does. So that's why now even Microsoft, they are going to be talking about it. But you know what though? I think December they're going to vote on it. I think it's too late. But if you're gonna say long-term investment, right, it's fine. But I think that I truly believe that by December, BTC's prices is going up by quite a bit. All right. So anyway, and there are companies. Basically, what it is that publicly trading company, and the whole. What does the company do? Nothing but buy Bitcoin, and that's it. That's MicroStrategy. What's their strategy? Is buying Bitcoin. And that's it. And then the Bitcoin keep going up in value. So the companies keeps going up in value. And basically it. So yeah, I mean, so and it's just things just works out that way. So I mean, don't be late. I think it's time to buy crypto. It's time to invest in crypto. We've got to do two things. We got to trade crypto and we got to invest in crypto. Because right now the stock market is just not looking so good unless you are the Magnificent Seven. The last one we go over is crypto news. The ABN, it has to do with ABN. ABN, if you don't know what ABN is the most, they called it the most secure and efficient token launch platform. It's reshaping the decentralized finance on the Solana blockchain. With its unique tokens lock feature powered by Jupiter Locked, ABN is designed to provide unmatched security and transparency, making it the best and a safe way to launch and buy tokens in the crypto space. All right. So, and then they have that. So basically, this is just one of the feature they have. But the thing is, there's actually a whole list of them. So I'm just going to bring this one out, so like for you to kind of understand how the crypto space work. So anyway, ABN offers a revolutionary token locking mechanism that allows project creators to lock their tokens for a designated period of time. So there's a lockout time, ensuring that the investors are protected from early token dump. So this is usually what happens especially as an IEO. Or maybe, well, I can't say IEO. IEO is protected, but the ICO, then when they start making money, they just kind of start dumping it, and then when the price start dropping hard. So that's why they have this kind of protection for the token, and these powerful features builds long-term trust between the creators and also the community, making ABN the safest platform for investors to participate in early-stage projects. So with the token locking, investors can confidently engage in project, knowing their investment are secure and safe. Well, let me tell you something. ABN is not the first one to come up with the locking. We already have it. We will talk about that later with the exchange, with the crypto exchange platform. We are doing a strategic alliance with and also have a contract with. We have an agreement with. They have this feature already, and there are more. So, well, they consider them the safest, but they just have it. But anyway, this is a very simple concept from IPOs. So anyway, they just kind of moved this concept over to crypto, and that's basically it. So this is something nice to know. So that is crypto and stock news, financial news. And let's look into the market. Let's look into the market analysis. We have Friday. It's kind of mixed. It's kind of mixed over here. And we have on Friday, they have the stock close mix. So like we have Dow. The Dow is down 0.61%. Nasdaq up 0.56, and then S&P down 0.03. So it's kind of flat. So anyway, the Nasdaq hit the intraday record high, and then the record gains for the 7th consecutive weeks. And then and then also the Dow and S&P ended their previous 6 weeks winning streak. market continues to pay attention to the U.S. stocks earnings, economic data, president elections, and then the interest rate. Are they going to cut? Oh, how much are they going to cut? That is going to happen November too. A lot of things going on. And then the U.S. Consumer Confidence Index hits a 6-month high in October. So everybody is optimistic about everything because everything's looking good. And then we have the Magnificent Seven, Google, Microsoft, and also the Meta platform, Amazon. They are all set out to be doing their earning calls this week. So that is going to be crazy. As I said, 29% of the S&P companies, they are reporting, and then 81% actually they are beating estimates. So, but next week with all this giant, we have just Microsoft. Just one Microsoft is going to be, if they don't meet then the expectation, market's going to drop. So it's that simple because those are all of this company. They are $1 trillion company. Microsoft is over $3 trillion, and we have those Amazons, and then we have the Metas, we have the Googles. Those are the $1 or $2 trillion company too. So whatever they move, it moves everything. However, we're going to have the initial job. We also had the initial jobless claim dropped 15,000, dropped to 15,000 to the seasonal adjusted 227,000 for the week ends October 19th. However, so there is a lower than expected initial jobless claim, but however, the people that continues having the unemployment benefit actually is its all-time high right now. So just basically saying people it's just much harder to find a job out there than if they lost their job. So that is the stock market and also the market too. And then the next one we have, yes, I think right now we're at around 67, 66, 67, so around that area. But there was a lot of, it has been a big fluctuations. All of a sudden we're at 68, and then we're at 69, and then we're at 70,000, and came right back down at broke. I thought that the support level was at 67, and that I thought it was the new support level, but it actually hasn't been up there so long. But anyway, it hits 65, and it keep hitting 65, but 65 has been strong. So that is proven. That is the support. That is a very strong support level. Besides, so what does it mean if it's close? If you want to invest into BTC, I'm not trying to talk about trading. Trading, I'll go over with you later. All right, trading is definitely different. If you want to invest in Bitcoin 65, anything close to 65, that is going to be a good price because they keep pulling back and wouldn't break the 65. So the 65,000 is solid, super solid support. So anything, but for the rest of them, it's just nowhere else but up. That's it. But anyway, right now we are at around 67. That's supposed to be a resistance level. It broke it one time, and then that will be the next one is going to be at 69 or 69 to 70. I can see this is definitely going to be within a few weeks. It's gonna break 70,000. It's gonna break 70,000, and hopefully, let's see the results of the election, and also how much are we going to cut for the next interest rate cuts. So that's crypto news. So last chance for the lucky draw. Simple. I'm not going to talk too much about that. This is what it is. The first prize is still here. Second prize, the MacBook Pro is basically gone, and then we still have some iPhones and we got some iPhones and some iPads. Apple Watch is kind of gone, almost kind of gone too. Well, anyway, this is your last chance. Basically, it's very simple rules. And the reason why we move, we try to move it to Sunday, I think Sunday night is probably a better time. So then it will give you one extra chance to try to win something. So anyway, all you have to do right now, if you're holding a phone, all you have to do, take a screenshot and then send it over to my assistant, and my assistant will send you a link to do there's a questionnaire we'd like you to fill out. It's a market survey questionnaire. Basically, we want to serve you better. So that we want to know that what are the things that you're looking for in a in an investment company, in like an asset management company, so then we can just serve you better. And then that by filling that out, you get one chance. Everyone got one chance to do the lucky draw, and then we got prices from Tesla to Apple products, and then we also have the consolation prize of from $25 to $200 in e-voucher. So well, good luck to all of you, and thank you very much for your participation. We are loving it. The next one we have is I want to go over, if you are new, that we have a lot of new members, all right? So anyway, we are partnering up with a company. We can't say that we are partners yet, but the thing is, we are strategic alliance and with a contract, with a conditional agreement. Basically, what it is like we agreed with CoinGo Exchange. What it is that if our company, ABN AMRO, if we can bring them new 80,000 new customers opening account, and with the total assets of over $5 billion, which is not hard to achieve, but anyway, if you can do that, they promise us that they are going to give them 49% of their ownership or the shares of the company. So then basically it's not the money, it is not about the money, it is about this partnering up, became true partners. But anyway, they have to have us to show them what we are capable of. So that's the reason why we're doing it. So in every way, it will benefit our members. The reason why is that they can join. So I can refer you to join the Congo Exchange. And then what we do is we are going to have about the profit plan that we have. That basically what it is, we try to help our members to grow their assets. So then we can reach this goal, we can reach this $5 billion asset goals that it was set for us. So basically, in the end, all our members will definitely benefit from it, and we will be doing different kind of promotions and different kind of events to help with all of us to achieve this goal here. So anyway, if it works out by the end of this year, if it works out, if we can reach the 80,000 members, and also that with the $5 billion in asset, then there are three things that we will give it to you. Is that permanent reduction of the transaction fees when you do trades. So you're looking at 70% from the current 0.03% to 0.01%, so it's a very low percentage. And then we'll give you one free whole year of guided trade sessions from our senior trader, and we'll go over that because this is exactly what we're going to be doing. Because before we are saying that you guys are not ready to trade the crypto, but you know what? I got the headquarters okay to do this. So then now we are able to help you with our senior trader to help you how to trade crypto. So anyway, and we'll talk more about that when we go over the next event. So anyway, permanent IEOs, IPOs are priorities for subscriptions. So not a lot of chance, because back in the days, not a lot of chances you can apply for IEO or IPO. Now you have a chance. So we will have our members, especially our members, will have the priority of that. So which is great. So anyway, hopefully we're going to do this. But for now, we are going to gather as many members as possible. We have that much members, actually, but probably a little more. However, the assets I am targeting right now. I'm talking about. We don't need $5 billion. All we have to do is within 2 months. We have 2 months time, and then if I can just help you make money, then everybody is talking about that we don't need $5 billion actually to meet this requirement. So it's not easy, but it's not that hard either. So we just have to help each other out. Just basically what we do, we help you make money, and that's it, and that will be our goal. So that is the conditional agreement that we have with CoinGo Exchange. And that's the platform I talked to you about. It's about CoinGo Exchange. They have the locking function still. So anyway, so now we have another event going on. This is the general manager election for our U.S. branch because our company is going to pick one person to be in charge of the whole operation in the United States. So anyway, we have let's go over some of the notes I have ready for you. So and then I'll give you more details. All right. So since our company is entering the U.S. market after nearly a year already, we have strategically laid out everything, and the development has been steady, and our market scale has continued to expand. So we are here to achieve the company's strategic development goal of rapidly increasing the U.S. market shares. So after a long period of research, investments, investigations, and also negotiations, our company reached a strategic alliance with CoinGo Exchange and signed a conditional contract, which I just showed you. And then to ensure the achievement of the terms of this conditional agreement, an election will be held. The purpose of it is to the election is to reach the terms of the conditional agreement with a popularity and the asset management scale that evaluation factor. So the final winners of the election will serve as the general manager of ABN AMRO of the U.S. branch. So why am I talking about this? Because we have 3 candidates, and I'm one of them. So I need your help. So anyway, how does it work? Okay, the following is a specific rules of this event. So I'm asking for your help. But of course, I will give you something in exchange. All right. So if you have been following our investment group, you already know what it is. So anyway, as of the December 31st, if the one with the highest, that's for the election, with one with the highest score of the one is number of supporters and the market asset management scales on CoinGo Exchange will win. And the numbers of supporters, each team leader is ranked by numbers of votes in the CoinGo Exchange apps. And then there's like a support button actually is there, and then it starts tomorrow. And each account can only vote once a day. So I need you to help me out and log in, and maybe log in and try to just hit support for me. But I will not make you do this for free. So I'm gonna give you something. All right. So that's why that if all the members, if you click support to me on the CoinGo Exchange platform, and you will get a random interest-free trading funds. Yes, I will give you trading funds for you to try and trade. It's going to be range between $500 to $5,000. I will give it to you for a week. So by opening an account today, you talk to my assistant, you open your account, and then you are going to, once you have your account information, and tomorrow you can start trading. And then once you hit my support buttons, like you see me and my name, and then you hit the support button, yes, you will, in your account, you will have a credit line, we will have like a trading funds from between 500 to 5,000. It's randomly selected, I don't even know about that, but this is the thing. You don't know how to trade crypto, right? Well, for the older members, you know exactly what to do. But for our newer members, they might be a little new for that. But so anyway, that's the reason why I am giving you this trading funds for 1 week. So basically, this 1 week you can trade with that, and ABN AMRO, we are going to provide you with our trader that is going to teach you how to trade daily. So then every day you can log into there's a specific time that the trader is going to contact you. So once my assistant is going to help you open the account, and then there will be a trader is going to contact you, and they are going to let you know when is going to be a trading going on, and then they will teach you what to do. So anyway, the whole week you can just do it the whole week, and then towards the end of November 4th, when the promotion is over, I will take back the credit line. Well, put it this way: if you make money with this trading funds, the money is yours. The profit, 100%, the profit is yours. And then what if you lose money? And you shouldn't. Because the reason why is because the trader, we also use our AI algorithm to basically pick and choose the crypto, and I will also pick the time. So anyway, so you shouldn't lose money. However, but you did. If you lose the credit line, what's gonna happen? Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it for you. You don't have to pay back if you lose money on this one here. So this is a great promotion for you to experience how to really trade crypto. So and I got some questions too. I got some of my older my older members asking me about, then since I'm giving you a whole week of private trader for free, can they bring in his money so then they can trade with the trading funds together? The answer is yes, and you can do that. You should and I encourage you should take advantage of that, because the more money you invest, the less risk is going to be. And then but it's not required. You don't have to. But if you want to make more money, you think that hey, there's a good chance that we have a professional trader is going to take you step by steps how to trade in the crypto market. Great, take advantage of that, definitely. And we'll see how everything goes after a week. If everything goes well, maybe I have a better promotion plans for you too. But anyway, for now, basically free money. All you have to do is contact my assistant, and then she's going to assign you with the account and also a trader. So please support me. Thank you very much, because if you support other person, if you click supporting another person, you are not getting the trading funds of 500 to 5,000. All right. So only if you support me, and that is me giving back to you. All right. So well, this is the end of this session. If you have any question at all, please feel free to contact me, or you can contact my assistant, and then she will contact me on that. And well, have a great night. Bye.